Welcome back, everyone. In this episode of the Palace Post, I'm going to share with you a really cool update about a project I invited all of you to participate in with me only a month ago. But first, I want to briefly talk about the recent final culmination of the House of Lords reform in the United Kingdom, which saw the remaining nearly 100 hereditary peers in the House of Lords be essentially booted out of their positions and being uninvited, so to speak, in the lawmaking process, which I'm sure many of you will agree with me that there's a sense that something very irreplaceable is going to be lost by doing that. But the hereditary peers will no longer be seated in the House of Lords, and I'm going to be sending some letters just acknowledging that change and what a loss that is to the Parliament to some of the most senior and most active hereditary peers in the House of Lords. And that's going to start with the Baron Trefgarn, the Earl Caithness, who has served for a very, very long time. So has the Baron Trefgarn. The Earl Cromarty, the Duke of Wellington, who was actually not very active, but was obviously quite senior. And also the Duke of Montrose, who actually was not only quite senior, but also quite active. So we're going to send these letters out, and I'll let you know if I receive any replies to these. And if you'd like to send any letters to some of the hereditary peers who recently lost their seats in the House of Lords, please feel free. I would love to know if you get any replies, especially if you send any letters to hereditary peers that I am not sending a letter to. Now, let's move on and give you a really exciting update on the project that I invited you all to share with me just a month ago. So, just 1 month ago, I invited all of you to join me in sending birthday greetings to Lady Pamela Hicks, one of my favorite people to write to, and one of the most interesting ladies, in my opinion, living in the United Kingdom today. As many of you know by now, she is the last surviving daughter of Lord Louis Mountbatten, the Earl of Burma, who was the last Viceroy of India. And I invited you all to send her a birthday greeting, and I was so surprised heading out to my mailbox today when I had already received a reply, and I will share it with you now. First of all, Lady Pamela Hicks always sends the best cards. They're always something fun like this. One of my previous replies had a couple of horses on it. One of the other ones had some flowers on it. This one has a really handsome dog on the front. Now, on the interior, she has handwritten with thanks and best wishes, Pamela Hicks. All of her replies are done this way. And I have a strong feeling that if any of you, or I should say when you receive your reply from Lady Pamela Hicks, it will look very similar to this. But it is possible that the card is going to be different. So please, when those start coming in, to you, make sure you email those to me at thepalacepostmaster@gmail.com. That's thepalacepostmaster@gmail.com. I would love to see what she has sent you guys if you receive your reply from Lady Pamela Hicks. Until next time, I am, as always, your most humble servant, the Postmaster.